Mark Twain said that there are two important dates in your life. Number one was the day you were born. That day was extremely important to you being born into this world because you were born for a reason, and extremely important for your family and especially your mom and dad, right? The second most important day of your life is the day you found out why. Right? The first day is the day you were born. The second day is the day you found out why. There are only so many minutes in a day, so many days in a year. Why sitting there wasting it, not knowing why you were put on this earth? 1.5 million years ago, our ancestors walked this earth. And I bet you didn't know, as early as 70,000 years ago, there was 6 or even more different species of humans that walked this planet. 2 of them, the Homo sapien, which is what we are today, and the Neanderthal. The other I just can't pronounce. But there was different species of us, of humans on this earth. Kind of like there's different species of bears and different species of lizards and whatever else is on this world. There was different species of human beings. Of Homo sapiens, of Neanderthals and the other ones. Some were better fitted for the tropics. Some were better fitted for the swampland or the Sahara Desert. Or some were better fitted for the cold Arctic, right? Sorry for the bumps there. But there were different species as of 70,000 years ago. But we are the only species that's left, the Homo sapien. Why? Well, until, I think it was about 50,000 years ago, we didn't have the cognitive ability to essentially think, right? We didn't have the cognitive ability to actually create myths or fantasy. It was, there's water, there's fire, there's a saber-toothed tiger. That's it. And we were not at the top of the food chain. We were getting eaten by lions and tigers and mammoths and whatever else. It wasn't until we achieved the cognitive ability to decide on what we could do or how we could act or how we could hunt better that we became the only species. That's why the Homo sapien, what we are today, has thrived. It's very important. Before we survived, every human, every Homo, Neanderthals, Homo sapiens, every one of us, we survived in this world. But up until we learned, and I don't know the exact reason or why we gained this cognitive ability, but it was up until then that we didn't thrive. And with Mark Twain saying that the 2 important dates in your life is the day you were born and the day you found out why, it's because each one of us is put on this earth to live a purpose, to live a why. And if you don't know that, what is life worth living? If you get home from work every single day and just go sit on the couch and veg out, what's the purpose? You need to find that purpose. Every single one of us has a purpose on this earth, in this life, to do something bigger and better than ourselves. Every one of you. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the poorest of the poor, the richest of the rich, or your life's great, or your life sucks, or things are falling downhill right now, whatever else. Each one of us has a purpose, and it's up to you to find that purpose in life. And I, for one, am not going to live the rest of my life without a purpose. And it was a few years ago that I found my why. And I've tried to drive that in every single day of my life. And I have such a beautiful family, my direct family, my wife, my 2 kids, my family on my mother's side, my family on my father's side, my family on my in-laws' side. I would not be able to thrive without any one of them. Some build me up, some build me down, and I'm grateful for every single one of them. For every single comment that's ever made, for every single praise that's ever made, for every single no, you can't do that, or you're going to fail, or it's not going to work. I am thankful and grateful for every single one of them because it makes me the man I am today. It gives me that purpose, that why, that drive to do something bigger than myself. I knew a few years ago that I was not destined to be an electrician and then die. I knew that I was put on this earth to do something bigger and better. I haven't quite figured that out. When I do, I'll let you know. But I know there's a bigger purpose for me. And I would love to hear your purpose, your why. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you found your purpose or your why in this world. If you haven't, that's perfectly fine. But go somewhere quiet. Go somewhere out in the woods. Get back into nature. Stand on some rocks. Try to find your why. Try to find your purpose in life. And I guarantee when you do, it's going to be like fireworks and 15 mammoths lifted off your shoulders. You're going to have a new navigation route, right? A new compass, a new way of life to try to figure out where you're going and how you're going to get there. Leave me a comment. I want to see where you guys are at. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys.